Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the solo Automa, also known as Bilbo, for the Hobbit there and back again. Right now, it's only compatible with part 1, but the plan is to make it all the way through for all 8 scenarios so that you can play this solo against an automated opponent for all the missions. All right, to set up, you're going to print out your 9-card Automa deck. Right now, it only has part 1 done, but as I do more, there's going to be 4 parts that you can play with just one deck. So we're going to give that a shuffle. You're going to place the player board associated with part 1, which is Bilbo's part 1 here. And then you're going to place this solo token, because I thought, why not go ahead and use it since it comes in the game. And we're going to place it on round 1. You will see that for each round, there's a little picture of Bilbo in the even numbered columns, and that just means he will go first in those columns. And if you go past 13 rounds, there just wasn't enough space on here, but he would still go first for round 14 or 16 if it were to go that long. I highly doubt it goes past 14, but this is to represent 13 plus. So instead of teaching you the rules, and this assumes you know how to play the Hobbit there and back again, and if you don't, you might learn through this play. But the whole goal of it is to get all the 12 dwarves, Thorin does not count, all 12 dwarves connected to Bag End. And that's the same for Bilbo. He's going to try to get all 12 dwarves connected to Bag End, but how he does it is a little bit differently. We are playing on normal difficulty, and when you play on normal or hard, you're going to go ahead and mark these 2 spots. That represents Bilbo getting a slight head start. The only other difference between the 3 difficulties, easy, normal, and hard, is that on easy, Bilbo's going to score 1 point for each dwarf, not Thorin, that he connects to his Bag End. But on normal, he's going to score 2, and on 3, he's going to score, or on hard, he's going to score 3 victory points for each dwarf at the end of the game. All right, so let's go ahead and start round 1. We go first. I'm going to roll these 5 dice. And I think I want to take this 3-path marker. So whenever you get a 3-path marker, you'll need to, whenever you start, you can't start at Bag End. You have to start at one of the dwarves, Gandalf or Thorin. And you'll need to draw that shape. And so let's go ahead and let's draw it. 1, 2, 3. From here on, I can choose to draw shapes from another dwarf, or I can branch along this path. All right, it's AI's turn, so we're going to flip the top card of its deck, and we're going to reference the section that's part 1. So in this case, this shows the priority of dice that it wants. Ignore the actual shapes on these dice. This just represents a 1-path dice, a 2-path dice, and a 3-path dice. So in this instance, it wants a bread. There are no bread. And then it wants a 1-path. There are no 1-paths. Then it wants a 2-path. There are 2 2-paths. And in this case, they happen to be the same, so it doesn't really matter. But if you didn't, let's say it was this, and you're like, well, which one does it take? I never want the player making a decision for the AI. In this case, you would reference a Bilbo's player board, and the shape priority shows you the shapes that they want in the 3 different sizes. So in this case, if this was what it rolled, Bilbo would want the straight 2-path as opposed to the path that curved, as opposed to this one. But that's not what he rolled. We rolled this, and so he will take this one, because they're the same, it doesn't really matter. He'll add it to its player area. And then you will reference the row that he wants to advance on his merry way. So in this case, it's row 4. All right, so there are 4 rows. And you can see here, this is row 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so the card said 4. So he doesn't care about the actual, sorry, let me pick the right dice. He doesn't care about the actual shape that's on here. All this is meaning is that he gets 2 advances on row 4. So in this case, he will go start from bag in and go 1, 2. Now, unlike you, because you cannot cross through dwarves on your path, he doesn't care about that. He's just going to cross through them as he goes. That symbolizes him getting these 2 dwarves to bag in. Now, whenever you clear a dwarf or he connects a dwarf on a row, you're going to check the bread underneath that dwarf. And if he's already filled it in, then he will circle that bread and he will get those bonus points at the end of the game. But these dwarves came a little bit too early for Bilbo, and so he had not filled in these 2 bread, so he will just cross these off to say he's not going to be able to feed them. So he just won't get those extra bonus points, but he'll still get 2 points for each of these dwarves. And if you want, you can to fill this in. I usually don't, because if you've crossed them off for Bilbo, that means he's got them. But he'll get 2 points for each dwarf since we're playing on normal at the end of the game. So right now he's at 4 points. I think I'm going to take this other 2 path for myself, and I think I'm going to let's see if we can beat Bilbo to Thorin. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and whenever you cross off a sword, I will take one from the supply and just add it to my player area. I will score for those at the end of the game. Back to Bilbo. We will not flip over a new card. We'll continue to use the same card. These are the 2 dice left. And so sword comes first, so he will take the sword. He'll take that dice, just put it in his play area, and he will take a sword and put it on his player board. He'll score those at the end of the game, which means I am left with the wizard's hat. And whenever you get a wizard's hat, you can mark off one of these boxes and get the associated reward. In this case, I think I'm going to go for the bread, but it takes 2 wizard's hats. So I'm going to just cross off 1 for now. And the next time I get another wizard's hat, I'm going to get 2 bread. All right, that is the end of round 1. So let's go ahead and move Bilbo's marker to round 2. And we are covering a number with Bilbo's face, so that means he will go first this round, and he will get 3 dice compared to our only 2 dice. Go ahead and roll these. All right, so we'll flip over the top card of his deck, and he wants hats. There are 2 hats, so it doesn't really matter. He will take the hat, and then he will mark off the leftmost unmarked box on his hat track, which in this case it's a bread. And so when he gains a bread, he'll look at his bread track and mark off the bread in the leftmost unmarked box. Well, I kind of want that hat, so I'm going to take that, and I know Bilbo would take it because that's first in his priority. So I will take the hat. I will mark off the next hat on here, which means I get 2 bread. So I will mark off 1, 2. Looking back at Bilbo, he wants a hat. There are no hats. Bread, no bread. 2 path. There are 2 paths. So once again, they are different. This is the example we went over last round. So which one does he want? If you look at his shape priority, he wants the straight one. That's how this works for this adventure. It could change in other adventures. So he's going to advance 2 spots on row 3. Can't really see. Yeah, there you go. So row 3, he's going to advance 2 spots. So 1, 2. I think I'm going to take this 1 square, and I'm going to place it right here. So I feel like that's a good opportunity to connect all these dwarves to this one route, and then connect that route to bag in, and then I'll get all of them at one time. Which means there's only 1 left for Bilbo, so it's a 2 path. And once again, he's advancing on row 3. So 1, 2. Just mark that to say we got him. We check underneath his column. He does not have that one fed, so we will mark that off, which is nice because it's a 5-pointer. And you can use that to your advantage on what dice you take. If you want to try to get Bilbo to take some suboptimal dice to do stuff like that, you're going to need it. All right, so all 5 dice are taken. That is the end of round 2. We'll go ahead and advance Bilbo to round 3. There is no Bilbo face. That means I will go first. We'll roll all the dice. I don't know what Bilbo's going to do yet. You don't You don't flip over his card until he needs to make that first decision. You also can't split this up. Like I can't go like one here and then one here. I have to draw it all at the same time. But I think I am going to take this one. So I'm going to take the 2. I think I'm just going to keep on going with Thorin. So 1, 2. It's going to get me another sword. I will add that to my player area. All right, now we get to see what Bilbo wants to do. All right, so he wants bread. There is a bread out there. So he will take the bread, and then he will mark off the leftmost spot on his board. So if he's able to connect to this dwarf or this dwarf, he will get those extra points. I think I will take another sword. And then you could reference his card, but there's no reason why, because they're both the same. So he'll take 1. Looking at his card, he will move up the 4th row once. And that means I get this one. So I will just go ahead and connect this. All right, these rounds move quick, so let's go ahead and move to round 4. Bilbo's gonna go first this time. Flip over the top card of his deck. He wants a 3-path. There are no 3 paths out there. He'll take a sword. So we'll go ahead and move that and give him a sword. There is another sword out here, so I know that if I don't take it, he's going to take another one. But I think I'm okay letting him have it for right now. I think I'm going to take this one and go boom, boom, boom. And then I get another sword. So that would be 4. We know Bilbo's card says he wants a 3-path followed by a sword. There is still another sword there, so we will take that for him. He'll get his 3rd sword. And then what do I want? I think I will take this one. I will draw, and you can draw on top of other shapes. So I'm gonna go 1, 2. So as soon as I can connect these, I'll have a pretty good chance of getting Thorin before Bilbo. And then Bilbo will take this 2-path, so he gets 2 advances. And he wants to advance on row 1. So 1, 2. And that is the end of the round. So we'll take our dice away. We will advance to round 5. It's an odd round, so I will go first. We'll roll our dice. Ooh, 2 swords. I think I'm going to take this die. And I'm going to draw it to connect like that. So I really need to get this connected so I can beat Bilbo or Thorin. All right, so we're going to flip over a card for Bilbo. He wants to prioritize the 2 paths. There are none, so then he'll take the 1 path. So he'll take this one. So he gets 1 advance on path number 1, which means he will go here, collect this dwarf, and whenever he connects to a dwarf, he will look below it. Yes, he did feed it. He had bread for it, so he will get an additional 3 points at the end of the game. All right, I'm going to... Do I take the... I don't think I can let him have the swords. But let's look at his... We can see what he's going to prioritize. So yeah, he would take the swords over the 3-path. And if I take the 3-path, he will always take the amount with more on it. So he would take the 2 swords, which would give him 5, which would already put him at 15 points. So I think we need to play a little defensively here. So we're going to take the 2 swords. And that should give me, what, 4 plus 2 is 6. So I should have 6 remaining. So let's give this. All right. And so then looking at his card, he's going to, there are no 2 paths, there's no 1 path, there's no hat, so he will take the swords that are showing, which is just this one. So he'll take that one and get his 4th sword, which means I'm going to get this 3. So I think I'm going to actually 1, 2, 3. Now whenever you get bread, before you connect dwarves, you'll always fill in the bread first. So 1 there. And then I will fill in, although you would think that, hey, this line connects and goes through here, it does not run through dwarves. So I would need additional paths to go here for these other dwarves to be fed, or to connect to them. So right now I'm only getting 1 dwarf. But if I can connect these 2, I'm going to get an additional 3, 1 being Bilbo. So I connected 1, so I connected my first one, and then I will fill this in because I have bread for him. All right, that is the end of the round. We've used all 5 dice. We will move to round 6, and this is an even round, so Bilbo will go first. Oh, double swords. All right, so he wants hats. There are no hats. Yep, he wants swords. There is a double sword, so he'll take that. And he will also move to 6. All right, I think I'm actually going to take this bread because I think I can do this before I get Thorn. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this bread here. I need 2 bread for Thorn, and if I do that, I'm going to get an additional 4 points. All right, we have a 2 path, a 1 path, and a 1 path. So looking at his priority, he wants a 2 path. So he will take this one and advance 2 on row 2. So he'll go 1, 2. Looking at my board, I'm going to take this cross and I'm going to put it here because I'm going to need to fill that in. Now if I can connect this to here and then this to here, I can get this one as well. And hopefully one more here and I can connect him as well. Which means there's only 1 left. So it's a 1 on row 2. So Bilbo will advance on row 2. He will connect to a dwarf. He will look underneath it. Yes, there is bread, so he will get an additional 3 points. And that is the end of the round. So we will move to round 7 and re-roll our dice. Ooh, lots of bread. I go first, thank goodness. So I'm going to take that double bread and I'm going to go 1, 2. Maybe I can connect some dwarves this time. Flip over a card for Bilbo. He wants a 3. There is 1 3. So he will take that. So he will advance 3 on row number 1. So 1, 2, 3. He's getting closer to getting Gandalf. I'm probably not going to be able to get Gandalf this game. All right, I'm going to take this 2. And I'm going to draw it. 1, 2. So now that connects. All right, looking at his preference, he wants a 1 and then bread, and that's what's left. So he will take the 1 and advance on row 1. He will advance 1 on row 1, get another dwarf, look directly below it. There is no bread there, so he will not get those additional points, which means I am left with the bread, and I will go ahead and mark off this next one. All right, that's the end of the round, so we'll move to round 8. Go ahead and roll our dice. So he wants a 1. There are no 1s. He wants bread, so he will take this double bread. He will mark off the leftmost unmarked spot. Definitely has some points here to get. I'm going to take this hat. I'm going to use it as just a straight 1. We will mark over here, which means now that I've connected 1, 2, 3, 4, and Thorin, and I've gotten these glory points, so I'll circle that for the end of the game. So I've connected 1, 2, 3, 4 dwarves. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll look under each of them. Yes, I have bread for all of them, so I will circle those points. And then I have connected to Thorin, so I will also get these 4 points, and I will get 2 points at the end of the game for glory. Looking over here, I'm just going to cross off these 2 glory points for Thorin, just to remind myself if he were to collect him, he'd still get 6 points, but he wouldn't get glory for him, because I was the first one to beat him there. All right, looking at Bilbo's card, he will, well, they're all 2 paths, so he'll take a 2 path, and looking at his shape priority, he will take this one, because that's what's the first one that shows. So he'll advance 2 on row 3. So he'll go 1, 2. He crossed a bread, which means he will cross the leftmost bread off. And then for me, I have the choice between these 2. Let's start here with Gandalf. Let's take this one and go 1, 2. And then I do get a wizard's hat. So then let's start working on getting some more shapes. So let's cross off wizard's hat. The next time I get one, I'll get a 2 path, which means Bilbo is left with a 2 path. And he is working on row 3. So he'll go 1, 2, get this dwarf, look under it. Yes, there's bread for that dwarf, so circle that. That is the end of the round. Move the round marker to round 9. I go first. Let's go ahead and take this 3 straight path and go 1, 2, 3, which gets me another wizard's hat, which I'm going to mark off here. It's going to give me another 2 path, and I'm going to go 1, 2. So hopefully I can connect all 4 of these at the same time. All right, Bilbo, last card in his deck. He wants a 3 path, but I took it. So then bread, there's none up there. A 1 path, they're the same shape, so he'll just take one of them, and he will advance on row 2 one time. I think I will take this 1 path. Let's go ahead and cross off this, go there, and I get a wizard's hat. So let's start working on this wizard's hat to get another 2. And then the last 2 dice are the same, so Bilbo gets a sword, I get a sword. We are neck and neck with swords. So I'm at 7, he's at 7. End of the round, we will advance to round 10. The deck is empty, so let's shuffle it. Put that back, roll this dice. Bilbo goes first. He wants a 2 path. There are no 2 paths, so he will take a 1 path and advance on 1. There are 2 different ones, but we already know that he wants this one. So he will advance on 1. So he will get this dwarf. Look below it, there is no bread, so he will cross that off. I think I'm going to take the 3 path. So I will take the 3 path and go 1, 2, 3. Bilbo will take the 1 path again and advance on row 1. Getting really close to getting Gandalf. I will take the wizard's hat, mark off this, which means I get a 2 path that's straight, and I'm going to go 1, 2. Which means Bilbo gets another sword. So he's at 8. All right, advance to around 11. Roll the dice. Let's go ahead and take this 3 path and go 1, 2, 3. Bilbo wants a hat. There are no hats. Sword, there is a sword, so he'll take the sword. That will give him 9. 1 more, he's going to get 30 points. There is a sword there, but I think I need paths right now. So let's go ahead and take this 2 path and continue this route. 1, 2. Bilbo will take this sword and gain another sword, so that'll give him 10. Right now, 10 is 30 or more points. So I will take this, and I can connect. Yeah, let's connect right here. Let's move to round 12. Bilbo's going to go first. The end is getting close. Bilbo will take the 3. There is a 3. So he will advance 3 on row number 1. So he will go 1. He will get Gandalf. He will circle these 2 glory points, and he will circle this down here to say, yes, he got Gandalf. And then I will go to my board and cross out these glory points because I won't get them. So that was 1. And then whenever he has left over, he will just go to the next row. So in this case, I'm going to put the 2 on row 2. But let's say that was row 4 and he crossed off the last one on row 4. He would actually jump up to row 1. And if row 1 was filled, he would just follow these little arrows and say, okay, go to the next row until he finds a row that he can do it on. So he has 2 left. So he will go 1, 2, get another sword. I'm going to go ahead and take this one and mark it here, which gives me a bread, but it connects 1, 2, 3, 4 dwarves and Gandalf. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I do get the 5 points from Gandalf. Let's circle that so I don't forget I had Thorin. I don't get the glory points for him, and I don't get this bread. And then for these dwarves, I'm going to get this bread, but none for you, none for you, none for you. Looking at his card, he wants a 3. There are no 3. He wants the 2, so he will take the 2 and advance on row 1. And remember, row 1's filled, so we just go to the next one and go 1, 2. He gets that dwarf, looks down below. Yep, gets that bread, and then we both get swords. All right, we will advance to round 13, and I want to see if I can end it. Because once you end, like as soon as someone connects all 12 dwarves, the game immediately ends. I think I'm actually going to take the double wizard's hats. Maybe that's a mistake. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and get 2 more swords. Will give me 20 points, because that will be, that's 10. Bilbo wants the 1, so he will advance on row 3 1 time. I guess I will take this one, which would be, I guess I can't connect them at the same time. So 1, 2, I will connect this dwarf. It's going to get me an additional 3 points, but no bread for him. Looking at the AI's card, he wants between what's left. He'll take the 2 path, and he wants to advance on row 3, which is 1, 2 on row 3. He connects to this dwarf. There is no bread under it, so it does not get that. He only needs to connect to 2 more dwarves. I only need to connect to 1 more. The game's about to end. And then he sticks me with the sword, which isn't really going to give me any more points because I need 15 or more. All right, so we advanced to round 14. If there was, Bilbo will go first. This is likely the last round. So looking at his cards, he wants not a hat. There is no hat, so he'll take the bread. He will mark off this leftmost bread. And then I can just end it. So let's do that. I will this 2 and go 1, 2, which connects this dwarf. Oh no, I forgot about that dwarf. Oh no. Okay, well that doesn't end it. So I will do this. I did not get this guy. All right, so looking at what's left, he'll take another 2 path and advance on row 3. So he'll go 1, 2. And take this, because swords mean nothing for Bilbo right now. Then let's go. Oh, okay, here we go. Boom, boom. Then that connects him. That means the game is over. All right, so I was able to get all the dwarves plus these 2, so it's 32 points. For my bread, I got 3, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus 4 is 17. I was able to get 11 swords, so that is 20. I had 2 glory points, so that is 22. So my final score was 71. Now let's look at Bilbo. All right, swords. He had 12, so he's going to get 30. He connected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dwarves. 10 times 2 is 20. Oh, forgot the bread. Bread, he's going to get 3, plus another 3 is 6, 10, 15. He did not connect the thorn, so doesn't get anything. He got 8 from Gandalf, and he was the first, so he gets 2. Okay. So his final score was 75. So he won 75 to 71. He was the better host this game. Maybe I could have done my pass a little bit better to make it more efficient. I'm not saying I'm good at games, but this is in line with how I want the AI to score. If you like what you see, you can head over to my Discord, depending on when you're watching this. If it's even later, it might be on BGG. I'm not going to post it to BGG until I have all the first 4 parts done. So you only have to print it off once, and you'll have this 9-card deck, the rules, and then you will have 4 of these AI player boards. All right, that was it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.